here's what's going on with our company. We're involved in nutrigenomics and epigenetics, and that is the scientific study of the interaction of nutrients from food and food compounds and how they impact our genes at the cellular level. That's what activation is all about. So here we're talking about take it to make it. In other words, taking the right compounds into the body to activate the body to produce its own enzyme, antioxidants, mitochondria, etc. That's where the game is changed. And you can look at this first chart here. All along here, when I first looked at the bottle as a naturopath, I mean, my goodness, I take green tea. I'm well familiar with milk thistle, lucapa, ashwagandha, turmeric. All of these things are pretty familiar. I would not have known what was in the bottle if somebody didn't help me understand it. In fact, I didn't know. I mean, I know these herbs, but taking them individually. See, when I first was going to herbalists, when I tell you they recommended 19 different products, 2 or 3 capsules 3 times a day, and I was making big bowls of 60 herbs with 4 bottles of water. In fact, my husband thought I'd lost my ever-loving mind trying to get well from my situation. I mean, I had by then broken my back on 2 separate occasions. I was run over by a car. I was in a head-on collision, not to mention the allergies, the asthma, and the heart problem that I developed through the years. And so I was on a mission to get well, and I would do anything to make that happen. I didn't know about nutrigenomics. And what's interesting is I've been involved in antioxidants and excited about it for over 15 years. So over here you can see, are all these foods that we're eating good? You better believe it. But look here, it would take 400 oranges in a day to get enough antioxidants to the body as to what your own body can create. 110 cups of blueberries, for heaven's sakes. Even though these are good one-to-one antioxidants, it means the antioxidant will neutralize 1 free radical. But if you look at the chart next to it, you can see that through the years, we already expect by 60 years old to be on several medications, at least the average American does, because in the standard American diet, that's what you're going to have. So do we need activation? Holy cow, you bet. Well, look at this practical tip. See, if you can have the body making its own survival genes, you have more than 1 million times more powerful activation going on than any supplement that you could take. Now, we have amazing activators in our company. To start someone out, this is my go-to, and here's a reason why. First of all, it has the NRF2 Synergizer. That is our flagship product. That is a product that has been literally proven in more than 30 independently funded and peer-reviewed studies that you can find on pubmed.gov. And it will reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 1 month. Not only that, you are increasing enzymes that have slowed down or gone dormant in the body. One of them is superoxide dismutase, or SOD. That is gone from your body by the time you're 20 years old. Catalase, and then glutathione. Glutathione is the master regulator of the body. It is increased by 300%. All of this with that one little tablet. It supports all overall cellular health and healthy aging. Just to get started. Second product in this pack is called the NRF1 Synergizer. See, that's also proteindome, but a different pathway. It is a pathway to cell to activate the production of mitochondria. Mitochondria is the energy storehouse of every cell in your body. It targets and enhances the production and biogenesis of mitochondria. It helps to improve cellular energy performance and repair. And it works with NRF2 Synergizer to support the gene expression in metabolism and growth. Just those 2 products alone is like a 1-2 punch to the body. You raise the energy, you stop the free radical damage. And guys, if you stop free radical damage in the body, you stop the body's response, which is inflammation. Inflammation is linked to every chronic degenerative disease in modern society, bar none. I don't care if it's cancer, diabetes, arthritis, absolutely every chronic degenerative disease is linked to the inflammatory response and the overabundance in our body. We haven't stopped or healed, finished completing the healing in the body, which takes us to the omega. Omega-3, we are so out of balance with that in our body in the standard American diet. We're like 1 to 25. We should be 1 to 1. And so omega-3 is critical. It brings the EPA, DHA, omega-7, and vitamin D3. That's what we have in this particular product. What happens is it will cross the blood-brain barrier and support the cognitive health, your heart, your cardiovascular system. It supports skin health and immune function. And then we have the ProBio. I am so in love with this product. And the reason is it has a delay that means when those probiotics go into your body, they do not open in your digestive acids. See, in my other company, as a naturopath, I have 5 probiotics that I could recommend, but only 4% are going to get through the digestive acid. 85% gets into the gut because it's not going to be destroyed in the digestive acid. Unbelievable. See, you need 10 times 100 trillion friendly bacteria in your gut because your immune system is made up of 70 to 80% friendly bacteria. And so when you put this package together, what you have is stop the damage, raise the energy, position the body to cleanse and heal itself, oil the Tin Man. That's going to cushion every cell in the body, cross the blood-brain barrier, and then complete the healing by raising the immune system in your body. I love this combination.